could recover it on the laptop, my people. Could recover back the live, so I have to come back on the phone. Now you hear me, right? Alright. So make everybody rope and come in back.
Marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching on, all right, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Jump and shout, tell it all about, we shall have the victory. Come now, me and the neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. All right, me and the neighbor, bring them, we voting for Labour. Carry them, me and the neighbor, oh yes, we voting for Labour. Oh yes. There got to be a better way. Oh yes, we are gonna make that change. Jamaica need a chance to turn their life around. We are gonna make that change. Come on, be on the neighbor.
Alright, my people. So I wanted to play the promotion video that night is talking about. So I was trying to send it to the other device, but it would not connect back after. See? So before we get to that, let us hear about the phone signal. Listen to this.
It's to our telcos. I'll start with Digicel. 26% of mobile network is offline, predominantly due to the widespread loss of power. There's a further 209 sites running on generators and 9 on batteries. For fiber to home customers, we are seeing 20% customers offline due to no power in their homes. As we see most impacted areas, we will work with our crews to focus on those areas first. Even if commercial power is still to be restored, we'll keep generators fueled and gas the sites back to keep them up and running. They're also confirming that also in aid in recovery, we are working with the SMA to increase our spectrum bandwidth channels, as we know from our experience from Hurricane Beryl that the mobile infrastructure will be recovered much quicker than the fixed. So just to indicate that I, this morning at 3 o'clock, signed licenses for additional spectrum for Flow, Liberty Caribbean, and I'm awaiting Digicel to give them the same. For Flow,
let them know that they are not alone at this.
So the clip run out there, some people. But basically he's saying, hold on.
Flow, Liberty Caribbean, and I'm awaiting Digicel to give them the same. For Flow,
you know,
let them know that.
Notice anytime I send over no file from one phone to the other, they play a part of it and stop. Let's hear about the government fundraiser.
That I'm very, very pleased this morning to announce the launch of our Support Jamaica website. It is supportjamaica.gov.jm. We've been made aware of some nefarious individuals trying to collect money on behalf of Jamaica. We remind you that this will be the official site. If it doesn't have .gov.jm, it is not legitimate. It's not an official government of Jamaica site. And so it will be supportjamaica.gov.jm, and it will be our online platform developed by the government of Jamaica to mobilize support, to channel relief and coordinate recovery efforts in the wake of Hurricane Melissa.
So the site is called supportjamaica.gov.jm, my people. See?
Recovery efforts in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. In it, you're going to have a donate now page where you can donate using your credit or debit cards, and you will also be able to give pledges. You also have all the information on OddPEM's bank accounts. If you want to do a bank transfer, you can do so there. A new innovation on that site is that you will be able to give updates on emergencies. So if there's an issue that you see in your area, you want to upload a picture, maybe there is flooding, maybe there is a town that has been cut off, you can actually notify us through that website also. It also has an interactive shelter locator for those who may need it. Even if you have to help someone to find a shelter, please use it. It will give you all the shelters that are near you. You can actually put in what parish you're in or what area you're in. They are on that site, supportjamaica.gov.jm. And so it is all about mobilizing resources. So it's a resource for those locally and also for those in the diaspora and anywhere in the world that wants to give support to Jamaica. Again, the website is supportjamaica.gov.jm, and it was created overnight, updated in basically a day. The developers spent a day working on it, and we want to thank them. And it was donated to us by Amber Group in consultation with other members of the team.
So, support Jamaica. .gov.jm, my people. See, that is the website if you want to, if you want to help out your country. Melody, good morning, and good morning to everybody, by the way. We were live before, but I was live on the laptop, and I don't know if I use it. So, I don't know if I use on a YouTube on the laptop. See, so I came back on my regular platform. Now, there are persons spreading absolute bullshit on the media, saying that this hurricane was made by the United States. And with the help of Andrew Holness and the United States. They want to destroy Jamaica to make Jamaica into an AI country. No, but we really look into this. We are try and break it down because it is beyond, it dunceness is beyond the peril. But we kind of look into it now. So Jamaica want to eat what they grow and grow what they eat. And we want to sell grocery. We want to sell yam and banana and plant and coconut to the world. See? So make we say, for example, government kill everybody in Jamaica. See? And put robot in Jamaica. Right? So everybody dead and I just robot in Jamaica now. Right? So let me ask you that question now. When government grow and produce for domestic use, cause we get money from domestic use now, So if we only go import now to foreign, cause foreign still have for them people, but everybody at Jamaica dead. See? Let us say that. Everybody at Jamaica dead and government kill everybody. First of all, if government wanted to kill everybody, why they never put COVID in our food? If all of are dead. We don't think about that. All they need to do is put COVID in a bully beef and a tin mackerel or anything, in condensed milk, anything, and they would have got rid of all of us. Furthermore, government have complete control. They are the one who control everything, then control the police, then control everything. So if government wanted to kill you to pursue another agenda, why it gonna take for them just get up one man and kill everybody? This is the bullshit where we have to put up with, So back to the narrative. Make we say government kill everybody and everybody at Jamaica turn robot. When Jamaica try to sell its produce, robot can hear me? All the things that we are trying to fix, we are fix cement factory. Robot can buy cement for build house. If robot now get no pay now, so when robot work, a robot need no pay. How government will collect tax? May we say robot send things go foreign and government collect money from foreign. Who are gonna run the country? Same robot, right? Robot are gonna drive car, even though we know say they have autonomous vehicle. Yes, that can happen, but it just don't make no sense, my people. You always have a need for human. What we need to do is integrate and work together with the robot. They did it for help with. They did it for replace with. And a human being controls the robot. There's another narrative going around now where they're saying that Andrew Holness is going to thief the $150 million that is coming from the catastrophe ban. That makes sense too, no? By the way, Jamaica, preliminary, we have sustained $22 billion worth of damage. Our GDP is $20 billion US for the year. That's what we make a year time. So we can't use 1 year and fix back our country because we have budget money for security, we have a budget money for healthcare, parish council, normal government day-to-day running are the thing. So we can't use the whole GDP fix back the country because that don't make no sense. But preliminary, that's what they're saying, 22 billion United States dollars worth of damage sustained. And Westmoreland is completely obliterated. I would not say Montego Bay is, but damage is there. When you look at St. Elizabeth, completely obliterated and flattened. So a lot of money need to be spent. Yes, anybody that knows how government operates, Andrew Holness can't trouble no money. Andrew Holness can't take no money no way. No government minister, no way. Them days they're long gone. See? So if Miami Heat is donating 150 million, that is a further 150 million. I believe catastrophe ban might be, just 150 million Jamaican dollar. Anybody have any specifics? I wonder if a United States dollar or a Jamaican dollar. See? That are the catastrophe ban. I am not sure if it is in United States dollars. I think it might be. We might need to look into that that night. I think it might be. Yes, ever ready. It must be. It couldn't be Jamaican dollar. Jamaican dollar can't do nothing. See? 4 hospitals are completely destroyed. So we have to go build them the back, plus we have built some already. We are in it for the long haul, my people. We are going to have to come together, band together. Whether you have PNP or JLP, we need to set that aside now. I heard old Bucky Swams last night on CVM saying that it's he's hoping that this thing is not partisan, because in Beryl it was partisan. Why is Mark Golding not coming together and say the country is destroyed? I am a billionaire. Here's 1 million US so I can help do something. And maybe we can give him an OJ for that. I want to look at JP, something. Kinda nothing against his name, Nadine, big up yourself. Now guys, separate and aside from that, we continue to dole out the work, continue to do the work, continue to educate the people. I personally, I am going through it myself. I cannot get hold of my wife. I cannot get hold of my daughter. Yesterday when I really started the damage that has been sustained, I started crying. I got through to Shanice at one point, and she told me that everything is gone. Everything is gone. So we have to go build back. But me tell her if you don't worry, we're gonna sort it out. Good morning, Meltina. And terrific good morning. The greatest thing is we have life. We're still young. We had a whole heap of plans that is going to have to take the back seat now because we have to go rebuild. But we have plans. Her birthday is coming up in a matter of days as well. She had some plans for that. But the greatest thing is, we have life. Hopefully she will live to see another one. And we will start the rebuilding once everything is up and running again. So I hope so me hear from her between the day. But when we last talked to her, she was safe. Culloden completely flattened. Cave Hill. If you guys go up on my Facebook, you will see a whole heap of posts that I've made throughout the night. I know that sister me not sleep last night because I am worried about them. Especially my daughter. I have no contact to my daughter. And I just want to hear and put my mind at ease. Find out what they end. So, hopefully the power networks would be out today. I was told last night that Westmoreland Nancy back current for now. I was told that the electricity power station down there in Westmoreland it sustained damage as well. So, they're going to have to work a matter of probably a week or two to sort that back out while they try to sort out the poles that are down. A lot of poles are down. When you look at the town of Savlamar yesterday when I saw it, water come out of my eye because I'm not down there with them. I said I did it with them, I probably would have. I was down there in Beryl, and I was okay, but this a time, and what the worst thing? This is not over. We are going to start the rebuilding now, and there's a hurricane season coming next year again. So why forget another powerful hurricane? People don't realize this, and I've said this on this medium a lot of times that over the years going back and forth to Jamaica, I've noticed that Jamaica became increasingly hotter. It is so hotter. Jamaica is warming up significantly, and it is due to what other countries are doing. It is destroying the ozone layer and destroying the atmosphere. And we are the ones who will feel the brunt of it. Look, this is the most powerful hurricane in the whole entire universe. For the first time, and look who we hit. How we hit, But I guess Jamaica needed to be renewed and afresh, my people. Yeah, we need to start the climate change seriously. We're not going to hear anything from St. Elizabeth again for right now, Nadine. Just like in Beryl, St. Elizabeth is completely leveled. It is worse than Westmoreland. See? And when me tell us that Westmoreland is completely obliterated, I mean, St. Elizabeth have been eviscerated. See? It is completely demolished. And hopefully, throughout the day, we don't see a lot of casualty. But I am expecting casualty, my people. There are places as you heard the mayor saying that somebody, their kids and the roof are come off. That area, that I want to hear them want to see house then covered. So we don't know. We might through the day, start counting some bodies. Hopefully not, my people. We don't want to sustain too much casualties, but there are persons who did not hear, did not take heed. I can tell you now, that some of my family them in Westmoreland. When me call them and tell them, say, then tell me, say, sure, no storm now come, storm always a come and then it turn back. Look how long it a take, how much day now then say it a come and it not come. So I guess some of them might have, been surprised yesterday when it landed. With the first part of the live that we play with the principal refusing to open up the school can persons, I believe they should fire that principal. That principal, he or she is very disgusting and should be fired. This is persons, lives and there's a disaster and persons go to shelter, and the government designate that building as a shelter. That means you're saying that where the government has said to you, you're bigger than that. Basically that's what you're saying, what the government instruction is, you're bigger than that. So that person should be arrested and charged for negligence of duty. And we must start to do them things there. And anybody caught on the road looting between today and the rest of the time should be arrested under emergency powers and lock up for the next 6 months. People like Jaja Lord here that is in my life making a mockery of himself. People like him, we have no space for them in our society. We must seek to get rid of them. Them the kind of people that we can replace with AI and robot. The ones that are not well thinking and the ones that don't mean the country any good. We must seek to get rid of them out of our society. See? I pray that your family is safe. Some people don't have a heart. Exactly. The last time I spoke to Shani, she was alright, my people. So, I just really want to hear what is going on, as it relates to, property and damage. Start to plan. What is L.A. Lewis is definitely one of them that we need to get rid of. Then if you lock him up, he might go on too much. No. And I want to hear that my daughter is okay. She should be my daughter, but I just want to know, as a parent, I want to know, say, and missy concrete structures got ripped to shreds. The 2 gas stations them in a Savlamar. Anybody ever travel through Savlamar? The 2 gas stations them uptown Savlamar have completely destroyed. They have been ripped to shreds. So those won't come back online for right now. You have to go do massive repair. Even the pumps have been ripped out of the ground, some of them. Signs, street signs dislocated. In some cases, iron come out of the ground. This is how powerful the storm was. So there's no doubt that persons would have probably lost their life. Me I tell you, people we live in a board structures and lost the roof and then try run to safety. Some of them probably would have gotten impaled with something. Hopefully not, but looking at it, it is not impossible to think that something like that might happen. My house is concrete, but I have not heard anything from Manchester. Like me say, if you look in a St. Elizabeth, you will see that concrete buildings have been ripped to shreds. See? Concrete buildings have been ripped to shreds. And, me tell you, we have some Jamaicans that they are very stupid. And they're very silly. And no matter what they do, they can't put their ugly feelings aside. People like Jaja Lord here can't put their feelings aside and see that there's a disaster happening in the country. And if it was the PNP in power this morning, the whole island would have been in panic. We can't tell you no, because them don't know what them do none at all. We can tell from the leader where they choose and continue to choose. So them don't have a clue what them do. See? So people like Jaja Lord here who is not thinking straight, we need to get rid of them out of our society. And I think they can't think straight, they refuse to stop say orange. That is the difference. People like them, We don't want them in our society. We must seek to get rid of them. It's plain and simple as that. Make them move, go another country or something. We don't want them in our country. We want to see country develop. At a time like this now, where Jaja Lord come and tell me about my prime minister this, your prime minister that, your prime. Are you prime minister? He is the prime minister for entire Jamaica. Eh? You're big and dunce anyway, where you're there, Jaja Lord. You're big and stupid. You're big and silly. Eh? Yeah, one of them will see a name for bully and near me because you don't have no sense. You don't continue to run behind this big old orange, pink pig. See? Big and sour and slabby. And have no ambition. He can't even come together this morning and say, Prime Minister, the country mash up. Come at me here go walk on the ground and see what I go on with the people. Them see if we can help them. See? Not even that. He can't do. Whole hurricane, you don't see him. You don't see him none at all, you know. Whole hurricane. After hurricane done, you don't see him for media. I talk about in hope say aid no partisan and this and that. Big and slab, you know. Him feel lift up and left a place to, you know. And I want to tell you say him a part of the reason why God send the hurricane. If you mash up on a PNP we vote for him. And that happen. See? Because I don't see man that build up a country. I build up a country so good and God says so you know deserve it. You know wicked people. I don't think I'm ready for you yet. I'm ready for you yet, you know. All I want to turn a blind eye to development of a country. We see country develop. And I want to go tear it down and vote out the man we work hard, we born our country. See? I don't want to tear down the man and tear down his image and tear down. See God can't take away everything from you because now wicked. You know watch how fast Labour Right go build up back then things because Labour Right are resilient people, hard working people. Big up yourself in a lifestyle politics, you're late. If you stand up and look in the camera and see what pig, see me there. And me this. Me this. Me. Mark Golding can't look so. Mark Golding big and swarty and slabby. You see that later, I'm going to bite out of that chick. Hey, we have a people. You know them people, them always. Yeah man, we are take call in a Marlon. Hold on, me see if me. Alright, give me a second. Live I go pause, hold on. Alright, we're back. We're back. Could you hear me? Tell me if you don't hear me. You don't hear me, guys? Alright, you don't hear me. We're back. Alright. Ennis.
Yeah, morning, Dutch.
Morning, my boss.
Why, it's a very sad day this morning, you know.
Yeah, man.
Sad day, but, you know, they said after a storm, there must be calm, you know.
Man.
And, you know, it's sad because, you know, just like how I hear you say that you want to hear from your family. It's just the same thing with me and my fiancée, because my fiancée lives in a center.
Yeah.
And I spoke to her on Monday. She told me, say, everything all right. But at the same time, you know, you still want to hear what's going on the ground. And then, my place there in a Mandeville and thing, no, I can't hear from that end neither. Can't hear from nobody. Or the closest person I hear from was like a friend of mine who she's in the States, and she told me that, boy, her family live in our district in Shudley, in Manchester, where my family come from.
Yeah.
So she said that, you know, things not too bad up there. So I kind of have a sense of relief. But at the same time, boy, I tell you, when I saw videos yesterday, man, I tell you, man, my heart come like to a rip out of my chest, man. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Sad, man. Sad. And then now the Prime Minister now, you know, that man is so hardworking. The man say, I go up on a tour today, you know, by helicopter to see what is happening in St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. I tell you, man, I feel it, man. I feel it, brother. I feel it. I feel it.
Well, I mean, I tell
Feel
you,
it, man.
Yeah, man, look a 5-year-old.
Yeah, man, go ahead and talk.
I look a 5-year-old daughter down there called DUJON'S, you know. And I try to see if I can get her. You know, I'm look hard ching that one day, you know.
I mean, know you feel, man. The same thing with my family too, man. I say, well, I tell them I really want to hear from them, you know. I know that because of the telecommunication system, you know, it's start a hamper back things and what have you. But, you know, Jamaica is the first. Let me tell you this. I look older than you, and me witness Gilbert. When Gilbert came, I was a youngster going. I was in third farm. I mean, I tell you, say, it took the country about nearly a year to recover. You understand? Because Mr. Siaga did all impossible can, and the people them still vote him out.
Hold on the call. That night make a moderator, you know. Alright, go ahead, my boss.
Yeah, man. So as I tell you, say, it was tough in a Gilbert. I mean, know it's going to be much tougher now because when we look on those kind of buildings that was ripped apart, Black River Hospital damaged, Cornwall damaged, and that is just a part. And it's not just Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth or Manchester, you know. Even St. Thomas got a part of it, you know, because this is a house at St. Thomas drawn in a river, you know.
Let me tell you something.
Why me tell you?
You see, in a Gilbert, when you're looking at Gilbert, right? Enough board there in time there. No, we see concrete house are ripped to shreds. Me see a concrete house a bill and it push it over, tear it down. Huh?
It tell you, man, it's sad, man. It's sad to see it. What man, I tell you, say, why me just hope that, you know, we just join hands and heart and just come together and just build back the country, you know, brother.
Yeah, man,
as quick as possible, you know.
That we have to do. And
funnily,
people stupid. You
funnily, we still almost to the end of the hurricane season, you know, because remember, it goes right up to November, you know.
Yeah, man.
So, why me I tell you, me never did I expect nothing like this, brother. Me never did I expect nothing like this. Never did I expect nothing like this, man. But me just hope for the best, and we just pull together, we just have a giant hands together, and just know say, yo, we have to build back the country. Me say, for the whole week, me I listen to hear the opposition leader, and I yesterday was the first me hear my talk about people not use the resource and play no politics with it and what have you. I mean, I say, why the man not just put in politics thing aside and say, all right, here, never link Andrew. And we get a team of my people, them, and we come together. Because the election done, you know, there's no more election for another 5 years again.
May I tell you,
so,
man
you
have
know,
something personal against Andrew, brother. I think I like, you man have something personal against Andrew. You know, like
I tell you, man, the man is so childish. The man come like a anyway, you play a game of marble and the fitness say them start them a lose and then grab up them for them marble set and run gone. That's how the man behave, you know, brother. Me I say if you have a man where say you genuinely want to rule the country, you want to rule 2.8 million people, and you want to tell me say we in a crisis time like no, and you can't say all right, we could just extend the olive branch and they could come together and just see how fast you can build. The man, look how much wealth the man get out of Jamaica.
Dennis, let me ask you a question. During burial, did we have any reports of labor right alone getting help? Did we have any reports of that in burial? Can you remember hearing anything like that?
No.
So no,
because even though a Flight Green constituency, Flight Green is a man where in no partisan. The man that just give everybody and what have you. Because there, it's not green or yellow, you know, it's Jamaicans. You understand? It's not about green or orange. It's Jamaica people, because after election done, the whole of we come back together, we are one. Mm-hmm. And you want to tell me, say, the leader of the opposition. May I wait for Power 106 this morning, you know. Me have something more for me wait till them open the line this morning, because I want to speak to Dr. Gale, because Simon Crosskill this morning, because when they were them Pan and Pride last week, I talked about how Jamaica should have should I take side with this thing with this Israel and Gaza, what have you. No, you see, if they had take a side, you see what would have happened to us though.
Exactly.
You see what would have happened to us. And that is why me like how my Prime Minister does things. Him not just hurriedly get up and do things. Him think before him act. Because see, we are in a spot now that we're gonna need all hands on deck. And if we did take stand like how some other people did want it to be, you know what would have happened to us now? Because that assistance that Miami Heat is giving to us, maybe we wouldn't have gotten it.
Exactly.
And maybe all other persons, all other international bodies who willing to offer his support now, we wouldn't have gotten it. Because them that say, oh, on the side and what have you. We are not like that. The government where we operate is not like that. You understand? So, brother, let me tell you something. You see, Mark Golden, that's why September the 3, Jamaicans decide to reject him. Because if we did allow him to be the Prime Minister, we could have seen basically which direction we would have headed in this hurricane.
You know, Dennis, during the election in the Depan platform down at Westmoreland, I say, Westmoreland have theme people them, so I hope in showing his sour face down there. May I watch to see? May I hope so.
May I listen RJ News this morning, and Dayton Campbell said, why, him basically say, I not quote him word for word, but him say, him don't know, like, him don't know when him go reach down there. Him don't know when him go reach down there. No, you see it? At the Prime Minister, no, we don't see it down there now. The Prime Minister take off him green clothes now and decide that he have to go down there to look for the people down and see basically what is going on the ground. You understand? By helicopter today. And you see, people never support the JLP, but at the same time, they are still Jamaicans and we still have to take care of them. You understand? Because this is a major crisis.
Right? Enough people live down there labor right, so we have to look out for them. You know?
No, that's why I'm saying we have to put election down now, so we have to deal with the country now. You understand? Because all of us are Jamaicans now. May I tell you, man, I have witnessed Gilbert, but me never seen it like this. And it's just a few parishes, that was severely affected. What if it was the whole Jamaica? I don't know how we that manage, brother.
Why me I tell you, see one road in a St. Elizabeth, brother, where a hell yeah look, the road near mouth.
When you go through Santa Cruz and I look, all you can see is devastation. You know, all of the building them, you just see be all iron and all this throw down. Boy, I tell you, man, it's sad. I was down there in May. I was in Jamaica in May. I tell you, why? I don't know, but it's sad. It's a very sad morning. Can you imagine? You have a roof over your head, and when you look, it blow off, and you look up in the sky. Why are your people them not do John? I don't know them managing up. I mean Westmoreland and a whole, because why that is a flop prone area.
I see one video yesterday. I just zinc a swirl round in my ear, just a swirl round, so you know, just a go round and round in my ear down Westmoreland. You know, boy, I don't know, brother. I just want to find out if my auntie them, my uncle them, my daughter, my woman.
Them alright still, you know. Maybe I have faith say your people them alright, but it's just that you hear them, you don't want to hear them. You just want to hear your girlfriend and you know and see that things alright and things. Me know it feels, you know. But as I say, we just have to just support each other and we just have to just keep the fire burning.
As
and
soon as the airport open back, me on the first flight, brother. As soon as the airport open back. As the airport open back,
the airport. Them put our open Thursday, you know. Just emergency flight.
For emergency
services. You know, said Donald Sangster. I think Donald Sangster damaged, you know, the roof of Donald Sangster damaged, you know, and so and then we don't know what else you know, what else is there and what have you, with the road and all of that, you know. So, brother, I tell you, me hope for the best. Me just hope and pray for the best.
Man,
And just
so it
hope
open
to
for
have all of us
emergencies, but for regular
together now
flights,
and join hands that.
for regular flights, you know, go up me yet, but me I make sense I'm
No,
prepared.
you're not get a regular flight for the next. You have to just listen out. Now. You're not gonna get no flight for this a week again.
Yeah.
This a week you're out. So, but hopefully by next week something should be, because them not keep the airport closed for long, you know, because remember I said tourism you have 25,000 tourists up on the island, you know, so they have to get them and maybe that's why they might think about emergency flight for those who want to go back to US or wherever. You understand? But it's sad, man. It's sad, but we just have to know, so you have to brace up yourself, because it happened already, and just know, say, yo, we are going to rebuild.
This is not happen again, brother. I make sense I buy 2 sat phone down as well. This is not happen again, brother. You know me?
Yeah, man.
If you have
yeah, man.
sat
Yeah,
phone,
man.
you know,
Yeah,
so that
I tell you, Allah, I want telephone, you know, go down me and me, you know, I buy some solar, come the car some solar light from up here, you know. I go down and I buy some more. I say, all right, man, I put them on the house, you know, because I know, say, you know, I mean, JPS sometimes can fail or what have you, and luckily me did do that and what have you, and me did do some work down there before I come up or what have you, but as me say, I not hear from my people yet, but hopefully before this week I end, I hear something positive, because I don't want them the whole time I not hear from them still. Just like what you asked my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm going to give somebody the opportunity if they want to talk now. I don't really want to hold up the line continually.
Yeah,
Understand?
All right, manners.
All right, my brother. Bless up yourself, man. I'll make you keep the faith.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Go on.
Yeah, my people, I make sense. So me did I get another call, so me call back the person there. And then we're going to run back the ads. I run back the ads with the government website. See? Carla, your life.
Yes, man. Good morning to you, DUJON.
Morning, my boss.
Yeah, man. We have to give thanks again, you know, to know that you know, the storm. Well, not necessarily it passed, but the worst has gone past us, you know. And I am just praying that there is no life lost.
Yeah.
You know, that is more important to me. There's no life lost.
You know, me not be naive. Me I think say some last, but me I hope say I don't know heap, you know.
Well, I still confident in myself, hoping that there's no life lost when the rescue team go out. As my friend would have said, to hell with house that can build back, but we can't bring back life.
Really?
That's just reality. House can go, house will come back. You know, because Jamaican, we know how to bounce back.
Yeah, man.
But I hear you said something this morning, and it is very important to really touch on. The leader of the opposition is not visible around during this time when the people need him most. I said to you on your program the other morning that the development of the country doesn't rest, just don't rest only with Prime Minister Holness. It also rests with the leader of the opposition. And into a crisis like this, we have not heard a press conference from him. We don't hear anything from him, whether good or bad, in terms of the hurricane. That's bad. You know, but it is expected. It's typical the PNP party. They only participate in negativity. Anything has to do to make the government look good, they are not a part of it. And it's just like I was listening to one guy on social media and listening to him. That guy, him head so big. I don't know his name. Very big head one. He's so tribal. And I'm just wondering as a blogger how you learn at school.
Which big head one?
You know, I don't know him name. He always be on the social media. I listen him, me always listen to him. Pastor, I listen to him. He made very big. He's a PNP blogger. But you should politicize hurricane. You know, oh, you come about politicize hurricane.
Well, we have
because
to do it.
Hurricane,
PNP are do it too, you know. Right now, them out there do it. And them already start spread rumors. Say, Andrew got thief $150 million, sorry. Yes.
Right? Right? And that is what the PNP is good for. The PNP is not here for anything that is positive. That's the thing. A storm blow, you want to lay claims laid at the Jamaica Labour Party government. And I ask the question. In 2004, when Ivan come, if my memory serves me right, this which party was in power? It was PJ Party who will bring Ivan in Jamaica.
Nope.
We need to stop, and we need to think, and we need to be logic, and we need to be very much understand everything. Because if we can't do that, we're going to be misinformed, we're not going to have an engaging process, and we can't comprehend nothing positive somebody's saying. Because here is a storm that the Prime Minister of Jamaica has no control over. None of us doesn't even expect this storm to be coming. But yet still you have some bloggers going around. Oh, I gotta show them signs, see where them vote. Huh? How does that come into play?
Marlon,
yes.
In Andrew Holness have been around now for probably about 17 years, you know.
Yes.
See? In Andrew Holness 17 years has he been around. Have you guys ever heard of Andrew Holness being charged for theft in Jamaica? Has any labor right, any PNP, any Jamaican heard that Andrew Holness was charged for theft in Jamaica? Of stealing money?
No, John. That's a question that you know the answer already. So
okay. me just want confirmation because maybe me asleep. You know? Because I am sure if Andrew Holness had stolen something, we would not have heard the end of it. I can't tell him.
Right? And you know, Dujan, you know what I'm glad for? I'm in the diaspora here, and what I'm glad for about my country is that there are still well-thinking Jamaicans who go beyond JLP and PNP.
Yep.
And that's one of the greatest things. Because here this morning, the 29th of the month, if it was the People's Party in power, I think that it is safely safe that we should be on the edge.
Yes.
It's reality. Whether they want to believe it or not. Because they have a track record. Don't know how to they don't perform well when they are in government.
And not
it's
only
just
that,
reality.
Not only that, they only help for them people and then thief on top of it.
Right?
So
they only look out for their people.
Exactly.
So we know the record of the People's National Party is that they don't do well in government. And they just can't admit that. They fail to admit that they don't do well when they are in government. They have all the answers when they are out of government. You know? All the answers. What to be done, what you should be doing, what you never do. But you see, when you put them there, they fail 100%.
Of course.
So that's why I come to the conclusion that if it was them, we will be fretting today. Fast forward, Dujan. I don't know if you see the clip with Prime Minister. I'm so proud of that young man. Where I've never seen in all my life, because I've witnessed, when Gilbert was going, I was a child, so you don't know much about, in time, you don't know about media, social media never around. It was JBC and RGR.
Yep.
But I remember I've seen Ivan, I've seen Beryl, I've seen Sandy, I've seen all of them. But this is one of the storms that I've seen. We have never seen so much international press. And I wanted to zoom in on it. So much international press.
Because Jamaica
media
is a big
house
deal now. Jamaica is a big deal. Jamaica is a brand now, you know. Jamaica is a big deal. Everybody
Right?
wants to see what happened to it.
Yeah. And when I sit in my room, my living here, and watching the TV and see the international press speaking to my Prime Minister, Dujon, I'm telling you, water run down my eyes as a big 48-year-old man. I was so emotional to see my Prime Minister with NBC News, CNN. Remember, you know, CNN is not a normal press station, in a world press station that, you know.
Yeah.
CNN, you know. Remember, so far we have grew up, we are hear about CNN, you know, brother.
Of course.
And
When you see the
when
invite
CNN
invite the
huh?
opposition leader.
Say again?
Me say if you see the invite the opposition leader to come give a statement.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
Right? That goes to show you the quality Prime Minister that we have. That goes to show you the visionary Prime Minister that we have. The man gave an interview statement to NBC, I think it was yesterday, when they asked him if he has ever if he received any donation from the US government. He was quick on the ball. He was quick on the ball. He received a note from the US Secretary of State, and other people is coming on board, and he's doing all his best to accommodate. In my little layman words, I don't remember quite well, but trust me, he delivers. He delivers. Everybody in the international media want to speak to Prime Minister Holness. He's a brand for our country. And that's a question I've asked. How much can this man carry Jamaica? How far can he go with Jamaica? Because he has gone beyond. In fact, he has outperformed himself as a Prime Minister.
So here what got now?
Because I know.
Marlon.
Yes.
Remember just continue so. You know, this recovery will define Andrew Holness as one of the as the greatest Prime Minister. I mean, I tell you why. Not only are we facing disaster, and we are in a disaster right now. Our economy is going to go into a technical recession because of this. Because we sustain too much damage. You know? And because of this, we are going to go in a technical recession. And I know that Andrew Holness is going to pull it through him. I know, me feeling in my heart. I just know, say I'm going to do it. And that will define him.
Dujon, our country is on the world stage now. The world is speaking about Jamaica this morning. Hurricane Melissa comes with damage locally, but internationally, it comes with recognition. A lot of people need to know that, because no other Prime Minister of this country has withstand storm like Prime Minister Holness has withstand storm. All these things that happen, we have burial, we have COVID, now we have a category 5 storm. And he's there on the ground. He's monitoring his ministers, them. He's monitoring his own constituency. He gave money to all the 63 constituency, and at the same time have to be calm, communicating with international media. How could we not safely say that this man must not go down in Guinness Book of Records as Jamaica's greatest Prime Minister? Which person of their conscience can't say that? Whether you're a PNP or you're a JLP. And if you're a PNP supporter, and you speak the truth, that doesn't mean that you're still not a PNP. Because I have known PNP who said, look, I voted for this man, but I don't vote for JLP. Because I am not a JLP, I vote for Andrew, but I'm a PNP. It's a fair statement, that's okay. We appreciate that. Because the man is working. The man is just great. The man just know how, and Bruce Golden never make a mistake when them put him there. I say, Andrew, go and go run it. Now we have a leader. But I will leave you now with just a few points. Jamaica must learn from this. Learn in the sense how we can be more, what I will call, accommodating to each other.
Boss, I reconnect. I think he lost signal. Anyway, my people, let us run the phone line thing again. So persons, go in your settings, look for network settings, click on network settings, and see if you have a few options there to change your phone network to LTG. See? If you can change your phone settings to LTG down there in Jamaica, you'll be getting free service from Starlink. So you can send your family the message. See? Free of cost.
Relates to our telcos. I'll start with Digicel.
Actually, remember so this is the stop halfway. So I'm gonna look for the video on IG and play from this. So I hear it in its entirety. See? Well, give me a second, I'm look for it.
$51,439 customers.
I rang one that now. I'm look for it.
TC, as I said, with teams on standby.
I'm gonna see the one of my people, so we just play the part there for now. And then we can talk about it.
Percent of mobile network is offline, predominantly due to the widespread loss of power. There's a further 209 sites running on generators and 9 on batteries. For fiber to home customers, we are seeing 20% customers offline due to no power in their homes. As we see the most impacted areas, we will work with our crews to focus on those areas first. Even if commercial power is still to be restored, we will keep generators fueled and gas the sites back to keep them up and running. They're also confirming that also in aid in recovery, we are working with the SMA to increase our spectrum bandwidth channels, as we know from our experience from Hurricane Beryl that the mobile infrastructure will be recovered much quicker than the fixed. So just to indicate that I, this morning at 3 o'clock, signed licenses for additional spectrum for Flow, Liberty Caribbean, and I'm awaiting Digicel to give them the same. For Flow,
let them know that they are not alone at this.
So basically, instead of Flow, they're taking Flow customers, you know, will be able to put their phone on. People with Android, by the way, will be able to put their phone on. Is it LTG or LTE? I believe it's one of the two. and you'll be able to get free SMS messages where you can message your family to say that you're okay. So you will find signal if you turn your phone to that setting. So if a regular Digicel, regular flow signal now work, you'll be able to get signal, my people. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that, man. Can you confirm the background picture? It is being claimed to be Black River Hospital, but that is not the case. No, me just put up a picture for grab person's attention. That is why I use thumbnails. You know, the hospital was damaged, but that is not how it looks, my people. See? So when you do blog and them thing, then you want people to come take a look. You put up the most dramatic picture of anything you can put up. See? So that happen. So all what accept for real, no, it is not real. Let us put them things so people join to it and then can come listen to what you say. See? Yeah. We got several look at things, but then depending we can't even play them right now.
And I'm very, very pleased this morning to announce the launch of our Support Jamaica website. It is supportjamaica.gov.jm. We've already been made aware of some nefarious individuals trying to collect money on behalf of Jamaica. We remind you that this will be the official site. If it doesn't have .gov.jm, it is not.
The road is definitely not safe at the moment, but I see work going on in Holland Bamboo. I see the police clearing Holland Bamboo this morning. I use machete to chop down bamboo and them thing that would turn over on the road. So I reckon parts of the road might be passable and parts not be. Yo, it's a wicked style we get, you know. Some places where you left road, no road, no did the government have to go build back the road. We not trouble, job. We need help. We not trouble, trust me. And if this is, well, me not gonna say if it's gonna be managed properly, but if it's not managed properly, we will end up in a humanitarian crisis. That is how desperate the situation is in Jamaica right now. So me want them just restore power. Me want them for us. So right now, Shanice them say the ATM they need the lockdown. So me don't know my people. We need to just make sense of people there. Alright, so if they are foreign, you can send $100, $200, just send it. Make certain so they have at least some money in their pocket, make certain so they ain't good. See? Some people have to go shock up with some people right now because we in a rebuilding mode. Me have to go kick in a high gear right now, my people. You know, me did I save one money to buy one car. Cause I sell my vehicle them. Me did 2 vehicles, I sell them. Me have to go, me that plan to buy one vehicle. We know where the money there go now. See? So we just have to just do what we have to do, my people. We just have to do what we have to do. You know, and start the rebuilding, start to rebuild. See? They're rough. You know? Yeah, people, yeah, but you know, we kind of look a bit tricky still. People probably I wonder say if I really saw the damage stay, but you know, sometimes we the blogger, we want to grab the attention of the people, and you know, we just have to do them things so people come listen. So me rather that and come listen, you know, because we are dealing with factual information, you know. Sometimes when they see just one bland picture or just then go about them business, then I come look. See, so you want them to come look and see what take place really, you know. We'll continue to play out the Jamaica fundraiser thing. See, also if I can send to this, my people,
It is not
That would be good.
legitimate. It's not an official government of Jamaica site. And so it will be supportjamaica.gov.jm, and it will be our online platform developed by the government of Jamaica to mobilize support, to channel relief and coordinate recovery efforts in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. In it, you're going to have a donate now page where you can donate using your credit or debit cards, and you will also be able to give pledges. You also have all the information on OddPEM's bank accounts. If you want to do a bank transfer, you can do so. A new innovation on that site is that you will be able to give updates on emergencies. So if there's an issue that you see in your area, you want to upload a picture, maybe there is flooding, maybe there is a town that has been cut off, you can actually notify us through that website also. It also has an interactive shelter locator for those who may need it. Even if you have to help someone to find a shelter, please use it. It will give.
So the shelters remain open to persons, my people. So if you have no yard, if your yard mash up shelter, remain open. I am from Westmoreland, you know. Sibel, if I say you pronounce it, or Sibel, Sibel. You know, I am from Westmoreland. You know, currently outside of the island though. You know, but we have ear on the ground. We do this thing professionally, you know. So we have ear on the ground and we are hear things are come true. You look at crack them. But you know, there's no power and no signal in Westmoreland. There's no power and there's no signal in St. Elizabeth. And I don't believe that we will be getting any power in St. Elizabeth, especially in the next probably 2 weeks or so, because the thing is devastating. See, St. James, me talked to a couple of my friends them from St. James last night, and then me never hear them after that. So it look like signal is down in St. James. I am sure Mr. Vernon and persons in St. James will be out this morning in their numbers trying to get things back on board. I can't say the same thing for Westmoreland because the mayorship and the people that leads the municipality down there in Westmoreland, they are quite lackluster, for lack of better words. You know, I heard that several persons drowned in St. James as well. We are waiting for official reports on that, but I've heard that persons drowned in Catching Hall or in St. James last night. You know, let's hope that it is not true, or if it is true, let's hope it is not a lot of persons. You know, we need help, my people. We need help, and some way where they are foreign who can spare it, need to come home, need to go home and see if they can go help with the recovery process. I am certainly going to make my way as soon as domestic flights are back up and ready, because I need to go and see about my family and make certain that they are good. You know, it has been raining yesterday in England as well, my people. It's raining till now. And I believe England is crying for Jamaica, maybe, you know. But we did that experience a little storm-like condition yesterday too in the UK, and it is ongoing right now. In the bits that I am at, I don't know about anywhere else, but in the parts that I am at, you know, it is raining since yesterday. Yeah, St. Elizabeth is completely destroyed. The town of Santa Cruz is no more, my people. Them have to go rebuild it. You know, the town of Santa Cruz is no more. Them have to go rebuild it. It more than half of it is destroyed. See? So if you're there, if you want to send text from Jamaica to your loved ones in foreign for free, You have to change your settings to LTE. See? Change your settings to LTE in your phone, in your network settings. Yeah, man. I'm not catching all the riverbank come over. And no part of Jamaica not spare, no. Every part of Jamaica feel, you know. Every single part of Jamaica feel. It's just that where the eye go, it completely destroy them to smithereens. Mash up every... So my municipality need to do this, so they don't have no money, so you know, we know the government have to go step in and make certain so then thing they get sorted out. But we just want to restore power. And that's the worst part for me, you know. And we need to start look now because Jamaica is prone to these massive big hurricanes now because it's going to happen again. See? So what we need to do now, instead of putting up back the light post them now, let us start digging trenches and run the wires under the earth. See? Put them in a concrete pipes and bury them right up to the house. You know, and go up with it on the wall. And at least that way we can keep power for the majority of the time. And kudos to JPS, you know. And kudos to Flow. Because even people don't lose power, some part of Jamaica, yes, some people still have power. You know, some people still have phone signal. So kudos to them. You know, normally when Ivan did come, the whole island shut down. For weeks. You know. I remember that. I was 15 at the time, but I remember. You know. Yeah, man, we're gonna need some service tunnel and everything there. You know. But it better we put them underground because we just have to spend money. Just have to spend money. And guys, don't be upset if the government have to start raise taxes. I know they will do their best not to do it, but don't be upset if they have to adjust look at taxes for recoup, for collect some extra fund. We need the money right now. People cannot ball, we have to go in our pocket now. A full country and we need to fix up it. See? So people not supposed to ball and now we can just do what we're supposed to do. I certainly am going to play whatever part I can play. You know. Continue to dole out the information to persons. You have to help me share it as well, labor rights and PNP. Jamaicans in general, you have to help me share it. And once we build back and we alright, we can go back to our normal squabbling. Saying that Mark Golden is a big fat pig and say Andrew knows big and all of these things. See? But we are going to band together now. We are come together and we are going to fix the thing. And people, please donate to the supportjamaica.gov.jm if you can. And, you know, let's start the rebuilding process. Guys, I'm going to go and get ready now to go to work. Technically, I was sent home yesterday because I was so upset. And they told me, if I didn't want to come in today, I should not. But me I go in because, you know, me need to keep up a pocket because we have to go do some work, you know. See? So, we have to keep up a pocket, sir. So, me just go in. I hope everything alright and I hope them okay. But we are going to work on the pocket, see me. See? So we'll soon this evening. We'll be live this evening 6. Anyway, between 6:30 and 7 p.m. this evening. Yeah man, me need the fun, so me just go work, you know. And then if me stay home, I gotta start think about this. I better me go work. You know? Exactly that night. You know, so me soon tonight, this evening. See? Big up on yourself. Much love. Show all liberals.